Random show of them fun stories I never wrote. Don't be mean, hit that subscribe. Cross the line, take a dive. Toxic top road coming at your throat. I'm happy when I see you click because I done started a show. You can judge, but it's just the start. Just leave comment, a like and subscribe. Welcome to the Toxic Top Road. Oh, it don't make sense because it's completely random. This I also go on. Important supporter, check out the Twitch before the payment. Hopefully you like this chaotic show. Random rhymes, random times, living life with no signs. Gotta break out, gotta shout, interrupt without a doubt. Welcome to the Toxic Top Road. Only don't make sense because it's completely random. This I also go on. Yo, it's 2026. And so much has happened. We missed out on a lot. I don't know about nobody else, but for me, I personally watch so much wrestling that I get bored from indies to overseas to TV wrestling, WWE and AEW. Like, I get so bored. So it was like I had to take a break. I didn't stop watching, I just stopped talking about it. So what we're talking about today is one of the greatest sports entertainers of all time. A man that debuted officially with Kurt Angle, John Cena. He walked out and he said something. What are you here for? Ruthless aggression. This was a make or break moment for John Cena. He was out there with a Olympic gold medalist and looked good enough to keep a job. But before that debut, before the OVW super class with Shelton Benjamin, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, before OVW, he was a bodybuilder. That's why he looked like that. He was a body guy, bodybuilder, and was not getting what he wanted from it. So he stepped over the line to WWE. And when he was the prototype with the tights and the hair, weird haircut, he fought against wrestlers and did what I don't want to call him enhancement talent, but I guess he was. But he did really good, but still was on the verge of being fired. So since he was on the verge of being fired, he was just on the bus having fun, and he was rapping with some guys, some more wrestlers. And Stephanie McMahon heard him rap and said, "Could you do that on TV?" He said, "Yes." Right then, the doctor of Thugonomist was born. He put everything he had into this character and came out rapping. I was a Chain Gang member, had it in pencil on notebook paper taped up on my wall when I was a kid. I fully supported it. You know, the wrestling wasn't amazing, but back then I wasn't a wrestling judge. I was just enjoying the show. So I enjoyed everything about that leading up to him having crazy storylines like getting attacked in the club and putting all these people over and getting the spinner United States belt to finally getting a chance to fight because he beat the Big Show at WrestleMania to become the United States champion, turn into a spinner. Then later on down the road, he beat JBL at WrestleMania to become the WWE champion and put a spinner on there. And they had that belt for a long time. I don't want to put no years on it because I want to look it up because I like to be right. But it was amazing. And then you got the big thing. He was on SmackDown, ran SmackDown this whole time. And then what he do? They put him on Raw. On SmackDown, he was this fun, anti
corporate guy, super fun heel, bad guy, having a great time. And then he went to Raw and things got overdone and they turned him from the kind of white boy hood version of himself into a corporate guy on accident because you made him unstoppable. That first World WWE Championship reign was so long, it was getting stale, and then you changed him from the rapping, the super hood country John Cena into the kid John Cena, the never give up, hustle, loyalty, respect stuff. You made him cookie cutter, and it was completely boring. And then on top of that, he wasn't losing. So what we supposed to do if John Cena, the man that some of us looked up to as he my representation, not mine, I'm black, but he's my representation. This is cool to corny real fast. And then he got the moniker Super Cena. He went from saying something like I'm a doctor of thugonomics and I'm a knock and I'm gonna do it this way to being fun, to hustle, loyalty, respect, to never give up. What? Also, a thing that changed was he went from calling his finisher the it's not a Death Valley drive, it's a fireman's carry. He went from calling his finisher the FU. He went from calling his submission the STFU, which means FU, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how far along I'm in the video, but like fuck you. And then it was shut the fuck up. To take that away, to call the move the attitude adjustment. But still, through all that corny stuff, let's go Cena. Cena sucks when the crowd starts to turn on him. Through all of that, he had great rivalries with Edge, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Triple H, Batista. Even back in the day, he had a rival with Eddie Guerrero. I mean, Carlito is, I'm naming people I like, but Umaga. And it was outstanding to where during his run with Umaga, he said, my favorite John Cena line of all time. When he was getting ready to wrestle Umaga at a pay-per-view, he said, I'm gonna walk out there and I'm gonna get my ass beat and I'm gonna win. I ran with that on a video game, saying that when I had credit characters with my brothers, I'm gonna give 100% and I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Because I thought it was the funniest shit of all time. I thought it was so funny. You know, he even had like matches that broke us mentally because we didn't know what was going on with The Rock. Matches with a returning Brock Lesnar. Matches with the King of TNA, not Kazarian, but AJ Styles. He had matches with so many people that we never thought we would see for that style that he had. But I ain't gonna hold you here long. All I'm gonna say is that John Cena is one of the greatest sports entertainer of all time. He allowed Gunther to retire him, which was good for Gunther. He's been milking it and having a good time. And I feel that if you gonna put somebody in a Hall of Fame, if you are going to give someone the moniker greatest of all time, you give it to John Cena. You give it to John Cena. And give it as in he earned that shit. He really did. I'm talking about earned it, walked through flames to get to the end of a tunnel, to become a movie star. The Peacemaker is one of the greatest shows I ever seen. The First Marines, one of the funniest movies I ever seen. And I can keep going. I'm not going to, but John Cena transcends over from wrestling to music, What would you do if the world ended tomorrow? That's a John Cena song on the album. I had that to music and to do some great things. I'm talking about amazing. Nobody can take away that John Cena is the greatest WWE sports entertainer of all time. 17 world titles. One-time Intercontinental Champion going out the door. 5-time United States Champion. 4-time Tag Team Champion. Mr. Money in the Bank. 2-time World Rumble winner. Slammy winner. He did it all. And it's time to close the door on that chapter. Thank you, Cena. You can't see me.
Toxic top rope coming for your throat. Random show with input stories I never wrote. Don't be mean, hit that subscribe. Cross the line, take a dive. Toxic top rope coming at your throat. I'm happy when I see you click because I done started a show. You can judge, but it's just the start. Just leave comment, a like and subscribe. Welcome to the Toxic top rope. Oh, it don't make sense because it's completely random. That's how your phone goes on. According to quarter, check out the twist before the game.
Toxic Top Rope coming at your throat. Welcome to 2026. Happy New Year.